So the first thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to read you guys a Dr. Seuss book. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Let's make it so you guys are able to see. I'm going to move this out of the way. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. Some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things to go by. Some have 2 feet and some have 4. Some have 6 feet and some have more. Where do they come from? I can't say. But I bet they have come a long, long way. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. Say, look at these fingers. Look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11. This is something new. I wish I had 11 too. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just 1 hump. But we know a man called Mr. Gump. Mr. Gump has a 7 hump wump. So if you like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of the wump of Gump. My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of the bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed up here. Wow, his bed is really small. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our mic sits up in the back. You see? We like our mic, and this is why. Mike does all the work when the heels get high. Look at my giving them a boost up the hill. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all. A lot of things have come to call. A cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over near? Will you please look in my ear? There must be something there I fear. Say, look, a bird was in your ear, but he is out, so have no fear. Again, you're here. Your ear can hear, my dear. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. I have a bird I like to hold. My shoe is off, my foot is cold. My shoe is off, my foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. And now my story is all told. We took a look, we saw a nook. On his head he had a hook. On his hook he had a book. On his book was how to cook. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at the book on the hook. But a nook can't read, so a nook can't cook. So what good to a nook is a hook cookbook? The moon was out and we saw some sheep. We saw some sheep take a walk in their sleep. By the light of the moon, by the light of a star, they walked all night from near to far. I would never walk, I would take a car. I do not like this one so well. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I put him out. This one is quiet as a mouse. I like to have him in the house. At our house, we open cans. We have to open many cans. And that is why we have a Zans. A Zans for cans is very good. Have you Zans for cans? You should. I like to box how I like to box. So every day I box a gox. In yellow socks, I box my gox. I box in yellow gox box socks. It is fun to sing if you sing with a ying. My ying can sing like anything. I sing high and my ying sings low. And we are not too bad, you know. This one I think is called a yink. He likes to wink. He likes to drink. He likes to drink and drink and drink. The thing he likes to drink is ink. The ink he likes to drink is pink. He likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if you have a lot of ink, then you should get a yink, I think. Hop, hop, hop. I am a yop. All I like to do is hop. From finger top to finger top. I hop from left to right. And then hop, hop. I hop right back again. I like to hop all day and night. From right to left and left to right. Why do I like to hop, hop, hop? I do not know. Go ask your pop. Brush, 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 brush. Comb, 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 comb. Blue hair is fun to brush and comb. All girls who like to brush and comb should have a pet like this at home. Who is this pet? Say, he is wet. You never yet met a pet, I bet, as wet as they let this wet pet get. Wow, look at him, he's all wet in a little storm. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with the cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it, we know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Hello, hello, are you there? Hello, I can hear you. Up to say hello. I said hello. Can you hear me, Joe? Oh no, I cannot hear you call. I cannot hear you call at all. This is not good, and I know why. A mouse has cut the wire. Goodbye. From near to far, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. These yellow pets are called the Zeds. They have one hair up on their heads. Their hair grows fast, so fast they say. They need a haircut every day. Imagine having to get a haircut every single day. Who am I? My name is Ish. Oh, my hand, I have a dish. I have this dish to help me wish when I wish to make a wish. I have my hand with a big swish, swish. Then I say, I wish for fish, and I get fish right on my dish. So, if you wish to wish a wish, you may swish for fish with my ish wish dish. At our house, we play out back. We play a game called Ring the Gack. Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only gack in town. Look what we found in the park. In the dark, we will take him home. We will call him Clark. He will live at our house. He will grow and grow. Will our mother like this? We don't know. How would your parents feel if you brought home a Clark? And now, good night. It is time to sleep. So we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. Every day from here to there, funny things are everywhere. And that is the end of our book. That is Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. So now we are going to get started on our Dr. Seuss milk experiment. And what I would like to tell you guys is that the materials that you will need, I actually made a poster today, so I'm going to turn my camera around so that you guys can get a glimpse of that poster, so that when you're watching this video, you'll be able to pause the poster and see the certain questions that I may have asked, or different steps, just so that I'm not constantly having to go up and type for you guys. So this is the poster. So the materials we'll need today is milk, a plate, dish soap, a cotton swab, and adult supervision. My add-ons, these are extra things that I'm just adding to the experiment just to see if it works. I have a different kind of hand soap, dish soap, almond milk, Sprite, and juice. And then there's our steps, why, and I will tell you about our why. And then we have some questions at the bottom that we will answer. So I'm going to turn the camera back around and we are going to get started. Okay guys, so first thing first is we are going to pour some water. I didn't put this on the list. This is just another add-on. But I'm going to pour some water on my plate. Not a lot, just enough to fill up the bottom little base part. And you guys tell me what you think is going to happen when I put a certain soap onto the food coloring on the plate. So I'm going to put a little water. And then I am going to put a drop of each food coloring. Just one drop right in the center. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just putting the drops of food coloring right in the center. Remember, you only need one drop. You think it's gonna mix together? Okay. Okay, I accidentally added 2 drops of the green, but that is okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my camera around and let you guys see. So this is what we have. And then I am going to... Okay, you think they'll change colors? They might change colors. Got some good some good results that we're thinking are gonna happen. So now I'm going to use a cotton swab. And I have some Dawn dish soap. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a squirt on this plate so that I can use it later on too with the other liquids. Then I'm just gonna get enough right at the tip, just like this. I'm gonna flip my camera again and we are going to see what is going to happen. So I'm just gonna put this right in the middle. Wow, did you guys see that? It literally spread all around the bowl. I mean the plate, I'm sorry, the plate. So once I tapped it, it spread. When she adds the food coloring to the water. So when I add the food coloring to the water, it stayed in the place where I put it in the center. It just stayed there. And then once I put some of the Dawn dish soap onto my cotton swab and I touched the middle, it all dispersed. Like it went across the whole bottom of the plate. And I wouldn't say that it mixed a little bit, but not as much. So I'm going to give you a look. And see, I had it right here in the middle, but it's spread everywhere. And then you see in some spots, there is no food coloring at all. So now we are going to try this with different liquids. So we've done it with water. I'm just going to take this and pour it in my little bowl over here. Then I have some paper towels to clean this off a little bit. And it's really good to keep paper towels around when doing this, just in case you don't want to mess up a lot of bowls or plates. And a trash can close too, because you're going to use a lot of paper towels. And so next what we're going to try it with is almond milk. So what do you guys think is going to happen when we use a cotton swab on the almond milk with the food coloring? What do you guys think is going to happen? So what we're going to add our 1 drop in the middle. And remember, this is almond milk. Now I'll turn my camera around so that you guys can see once. So here we have almond milk with our food coloring. And we are going to get another cotton swab. Get some more Dawn dish soap on the end. And now we're going to touch it right in the middle and see what happens with the almond milk. Wow, the almond milk did the same thing. See if so as we see, wherever I put the dish soap, it just spreads away. And the colors became lighter. Yes, that's correct, Miss Bree. They did, because when they were in the middle, they were really dark. So now it's really light, and you can really see what color you have. You can see the red and the orange and the yellow and the green and the blue. Okay, that is it for that one. I'm going to turn my camera back around, and I'm going to pour this out and go to the next liquid. Yes, it is Dawn dish soap, but I also have other soaps that I'm gonna try. We're just gonna try all the different liquids with the Dawn soap first, and then we'll move on to some other soaps. And now we are going to try it with strawberry lemonade. What do you guys think is gonna happen when we put the cotton swab with the dishwashing liquid onto the food coloring when it's in the strawberry lemonade? Remember, we're just gonna do one drop. I'm going to get me my cotton swab. Wait a minute, you don't pour out strawberry lemonade. It was just a little bit left in the carton, so I felt like this would be a good time to use it in the experiment. I am so sorry. So we have our Dawn dish soap. Change colors and move away. Foam. Ooh, foam. That would be cool if it foamed. Okay, so I'm just going to, here it is. Let's see what it's gonna do. It's not moving as much. Well, there we go. I have to really go into every color to get it to really move. But as you can see, it didn't move as quick or as much when we did it with the water and the almond milk. So I'm gonna pour this out once again. And if you guys are wondering, I have a little bowl to the side so that it is easier to pour my liquids away and not have a big mess. So now we're going to use some Sprite and see what happens when we do the Dawn dish soap, the Sprite. What do you guys think is going to happen? Maybe because of sugar. That's a good observation. I'm going to do my drops. Remember, you only want to do one drop. That's all you need. I wonder why it's happening too. Have my Dawn dish soap. So we're going to go to the middle and we're going to see what is going to happen. It spread out pretty quick in the Sprite. Way quicker than it did. But it's not moving as much when I go to the sides like it did in the almond milk and in the water. But when I put it straight in the middle, it really went everywhere. Can you guys maybe tell me some more reasons why you think the dish soap is making the food coloring act in different ways while it's inside when the cotton swab touches the food coloring? So do you guys maybe know why that's happening, or what do you think is going on? So the last one that I'm going to do with the Dawn soap is just some regular whole milk. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to add my drops of food coloring, and if you guys can comment what you think is going to happen once we touch the middle of these colors. Do you guys think if we use a different soap that the food coloring will react differently? And there is the colors and the milk. My dish soap. I'm wondering what would happen if you drop some dish soap in there without the Q-tip. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to do it that way to see what happens, Miss Heather. That's a good... Let's see what happens when we do that. So I have my dish soap. Ooh, it spread really quick. I don't know if you guys got to see that, but it really spread really quick. But yeah, so that's what happened when we dropped the liquid straight into the food coloring and milk instead of just tapping it with the Q-tip. Possibly if you use a cheap soap, it may not do anything. And actually, Mr. Kadeem, I have some cheap soap that I am going to use. So we have tested all of those with the dish soap, the Dawn dish soap. I want to make sure that there's no liquid, so every time we're getting a fresh start. So now we are actually going to do the same liquids, and we're going to try it with some cheap soap. And I got this soap from the Dollar Tree. It's just called dish soap. And we're going to see what it does. So if you guys could just comment what you think it will do in the almond milk, in the regular milk, in the Sprite, and in the strawberry lemonade. We're going to start off with the strawberry lemonade. You think it'll react the same way? Which makes sense. I think it will too. I'm going to put this away. Need to get my Q-tip. Let's see how it's going to react. It didn't do anything. It's spreading really slow. It's not a burst like it did with all the other, like it did with the other Dawn dish soap. So with the Dawn dish soap, it reacted really quick, like you seen the burst instantly. But with the off-brand dish soap, it didn't react as much. Really little to none at all. You could barely see it move. It barely moved. Do you think it'll react differently in the almond milk or the whole milk or the Sprite with the off-brand dish soap? Let's try it in the almond milk. Let's add our drops of food coloring. How do we think it's going to react in the almond milk? Let's see if you're right, Miss Bree. So I'm gonna get me another Q-tip. As you can see, it's already moving by itself. But get some soap. Well, it burst. It did a lot more than it did in the strawberry lemonade. I wonder, why do you guys think it reacted differently in the strawberry lemonade than in the whole milk? I mean, in the almond milk. Why do you think it reacted so much more in the almond milk than it did in the strawberry lemonade? So next we're going to try it in some water with the off-brand dish soap, and then after that I'm going to move on to sugar slowed it down in the lemonade. Okay, I think that's a good idea, like, of what may have happened. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try it in one more liquid, and then we're going to move on to using a different soap. So the options that I have hand soap, and I have a body wash soap. So we'll see which one how it reacts in those soaps as well. So we're going to try it with water. How do you guys think it's going to react? I didn't see what Mr. Karen said. So this is water, and we're going to use the off-brand dish soap. Do you guys think it matters how much dish soap I put onto the Q-tip in regards to the reaction? So let's see what it's going to do. It burst. Very good. It didn't burst as much as it did in the almond milk, but it still did it. I wonder why. Okay, so for the last two, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a chance to comment and tell me which kind of soap I should use besides the Dawn soap and the off-brand soap, because we've already done that. And then what kind of liquid. So I'm going to put it. Lemonade, water, whole milk, and Sprite. So what I want you guys to do, what does your bowl look like? What does your bowl look like that you are pouring it into? It is just a straight glass bowl. Well, glass plate. So I'm just using a regular glass plate. And I clean it off every time. And I'm just pouring it like right here in the center, not overflowing it or anything. Body wash and whole milk. Okay. Body wash and whole milk. So that's what I'm going to do. Miss Bree said body wash and whole milk. So that's what I'm going to use next. So we have some whole milk. Miss Heather, do you think the plate or whatever you're pouring it into has a effect on what happens when you put the cotton swab onto the food coloring? And then next I'm going to do food coloring and hand soap, okay? And we're doing body wash. So this is the body wash that I'm using. It's like a 17-in-1 or something like that. 18-in-1. Just gonna pour some of that on here. Get my cotton swab. It could possibly show a bigger burst, but on the YouTube video, they just used a plate like the one that I'm using. So let's see what happens when I put it in the middle. And it bursts, but not as much. And this is hand soap. This is a body wash and the whole milk. So next I'm going to try, switch the camera around. We did the body wash and milk. Now I'm going to do almond milk and hand soap. So almond milk and hand soap. Oh, it's not. I don't think it's that expensive. I actually got it from, where did I get it from? I think it's at Walmart, and I think it's like $5. But it's a 18-in-1, so you can use it for anything, to wash your hair, to wash your face. It's really natural and it's really good. I have the bar and I have the wash, and I just stay stocked up on them. And they don't really have a strong scent, and that's what I really like, because I like to use lotions that smell really good, and I don't like to mix flavors, like smells. So now we're going to try the almond milk and hand soap. So I don't have the container for my hand soap, but it's in here, and it is the Dow hand soap. So I'm just going to squirt some on my plate. And pour me some almond milk. Ooh, I need some more. I'm gonna go run to get some more almond milk. And just in case you guys want to know what kind of almond milk I'm using Almond Breeze, and it's vanilla. It's my favorite. It tastes so good. I'm going to pour a little bit more milk than I've been pouring. And then I'm going to get my Q-tip. I'm going to get me some of my Dow dish soap. I got a pretty good amount. More. Oh, well, I guess I should put in my food coloring first to see what's gonna happen. And on the almond milk, you have to do more than just one little drop, especially if your milk is extremely cold. I noticed that because I just ran and got this out of the fridge, so it was colder than the milk that I was using before from sitting out. So you have to do more than one drop, because it just sinks down to the bottom. So and then we're gonna twist it around. I got my soap, and we're just gonna go right in the middle. See what happens. It bursts, but not as much. As you guys can see, it goes really slow. Really cool. Okay, so now are you guys ready to find out why exactly the different soaps and the different liquids reacted the way they did in the milk? Whoopsies. So now I'm going to inform you guys on why we had the different reactions that we did with the milk and the different dish soaps. Okay. So why? Milk is mostly water, but it also contains vitamins, minerals, proteins, and tiny droplets of fat suspended in solutions. Fats and proteins are sensitive to changes in the surrounding solutions, the milk. The secret of the burst colors is the chemistry of that tiny drop of soap. Like other oils, milk and fat is a non-polar molecule, and that means it does not dissolve in water. When soap is mixed in, however, the non-polar portion of micelles break up and collect the non-polar fat molecules. Then the polar surface of the micelle connects to a polar water molecule with the fat held in the soap micelle. Thanks to the soap connection, literally the non-polar fat can then be carried by the polar fat. This is when the fun begins. The molecules of the fat bend, roll, twist, and contort in all directions as the soap molecules race around to join up with the fat molecules. During all of this fat molecules gymnastics, the food coloring molecules are bumped and shoved everywhere, providing an easy way to observe all the invisible activity. As the soap becomes evenly mixed with the milk, the action slows down and eventually stops. This is why milk with a high fat content produces a better explosion of color. That's just more fat to combine with all of those soap molecules. Try adding another drop of soap to see if there's any more movement. If so, you discovered there are still more fat molecules that haven't found a partner at the big color dance. And another drop of soap to start the process again. So basically, what all of that is saying is the reason why the milk caused a bigger burst in the different with the food coloring and the dish soap was because of the fat that's inside of it, not so much the sugars. So what I'm guessing is the sugars, like Mr. Garrett and Mr. Kadeem said, will slow it down. So that's why in like the Sprite or the strawberry lemonade, we didn't see as much of a reaction. And then with the different soaps, it's the molecules that are inside of it that cause it to either not move at all, move very slowly, or move rapidly. So once again, I want to thank you guys for joining into my live, and that will be it for today. Please tune in next week because we will have different people running our lives. So guys, tune in so you can see who it is. We'll have different activities that'll be running next week, and we are super excited for next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Remember, stay inside. It's a little cold. Have some fun with your family. Play some games. Tune into our lives. Watch our lives again. And go ahead and do those activities over the weekend. Post some pictures. Add it to our Facebook page. And once again, I want to say thank you and bye.